6:48, we've been following breaking news overnight out of South Carolina. That is where the governor is poised to sign a bill that will remove the Confederate battle flag from in front of the state capitol. This is a live look, and you can see the flag is still flying this morning. However, State House lawmakers did vote just a few hours ago to remove the controversial flag. Debate about it was renewed after last month's massacre at Charleston's Emmanuel AME Church. Hey, very good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedell, and we're just getting started with non-stop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. And people packed into a gymnasium in a North Fargo elementary school last night with some tough questions for Fargo police.
Police talked about the major crimes taking place in the community and what's being done to stop them. People also questioned cops about how and why some things are not being done better. Among the topics, how homeless sex offenders are tracked and why Ashley Hunter, a man with a long rap sheet accused of killing 2 people in North Fargo last month, wasn't more closely watched. 3 teenagers from a Minnesota church group are recovering after their canoe plunged 25 feet over a waterfall near the U.S.-Canada border. It happened in Lake County in the Boundary Waters canoe area Tuesday afternoon.
Police say a 15-year-old Rochester boy was wedged under a log after a plunge over the upper Basswood Falls. It took rescuers more than 5 hours to get to and then free the boy. Now, the sheriff says the boy likely suffered hypothermia and an injured ankle. He was flown to a hospital. The other 2 teens are okay. One of the rescuers says, however, if it wasn't for 2 Canadian Rangers who just happened to come upon the scene and radio for help, things may have turned out much differently.
Coming up on 6:51, it's time for weather and traffic on the ones, and we first check in with meteorologist Mick Kerr.
Thank you. As we find ourselves in an hour-by-hour forecast that's pretty friendly. It looks good. We do have fog, though, in the northern end of the valley. Patchy fog, little haze in the south, heavy dew everywhere. By 11 o'clock this morning, 70s. By 3 o'clock, some 80s in eastern North Dakota. Upper 70s across the lakes area of Minnesota, all with hardly a breeze. And we'll start tomorrow morning with temperatures near 10 degrees warmer than this morning. Our Friday afternoon, we're going to push the 90-degree mark in eastern North Dakota, mid to upper 80s across northern Minnesota. So a great couple of days, not a lot of wind. Problem when we don't have a lot of wind is that we do get hazy conditions. Well, we've had so much smoke that lately that hazy is actually an improvement. Mostly sunny, much warmer today as compared to the 72 we had for a high yesterday. In the lakes area of Minnesota, upper 60s for highs. Well, we're going to the mid 70s today. That's an improvement. Northwest Minnesota, possibility that the haze will be back, maybe some smoke, mostly sunny and warmer. But a much better day today than yesterday, and tomorrow better than today. So good news in the weather. We're drying things out, warming things up, just what the doctor ordered for the gardens and the crops. Got some big rain this morning happening from the Great Lakes, eastern part of the Great Lakes, from Cleveland back trailing all the way through southern Missouri and back to the panhandle of Texas, where the heaviest rains are happening now. We're mostly in the mid 50s. Grand Forks, some haze, no fog looks like downtown anyway, but at the airport, the visibility is down to about a mile or so, and we have no visibility issues around Fargo-Moorhead either, but it's 54. Let's get a traffic update from Al Ahmed.
Good morning, Mick. Good morning, everyone. Traffic is down to a near standstill. It's not a standstill on northbound Interstate 29 again. It starts at the ramps off westbound I-94 onto I-29. Traffic is backing up there again. It is a problem that we're going to have. I visited with Kevin Gorder, the North Dakota DOT, yesterday. Said this is going to probably be with us for about 3 weeks. So here's where your problem intersections are. We're starting at 32nd Avenue on the south, at the Tri-Level, at 13th Avenue South, and at Main Avenue. Those are where the problem areas are this morning. Traffic is reduced to 2 lanes. The 1 lane is actually the shoulder. Travel speeds through there are supposed to be about 40 miles an hour. But like I said, it's absolutely a standstill right now in places. You're going to have to be extra careful this morning as you're out there driving northbound I-29. Otherwise, on 94, it's fairly busy out here. No two ways about that. particularly westbound. We also have a stalled car on eastbound Interstate 94 east of Cheyenne Street. Drive carefully today and always. Willamette Valley Today traffic.
6:53, turning back to your news headlines. It looks like clear sailing for United Airlines passengers in Fargo today, at least for now. United is still playing catch up on some people's travel plans after computer problems grounded hundreds of planes yesterday morning. So far this morning, all 4 flights in and out of Fargo are listed as on time.
Passengers across the country waited in long check-in lines yesterday while the glitch was being fixed. United's not elaborating on the exact problem, just calling it a network connectivity issue. New information now on a story we told you about last night at 10. Grand Forks police have located a man missing since Tuesday night. They say 29-year-old Christopher Rhodes is safe.
He hadn't been in contact with family or friends since about dinner time Tuesday. No other information about the case is being released. A young boy is doing well, though maybe still a little bit shaken up after being thrown from a ride and pinned under a piece of equipment at the Red River Valley Fair. It all happened Tuesday morning.
At least 10 injuries have been reported since 2012 on rides operated by Murphy Brothers Exposition. The company has been operating the rides in West Fargo since 2009 and say each ride is inspected before it goes up.
When rides go up in the state of North Dakota, they're inspected by the electrical inspectors from the state out of Bismarck. Okay. We have health inspection, fire inspection, and then we also have our own OSHA gentleman.
Murphy Brothers officials say the rides are inspected every day as well for any problems.
A man is in custody after an armed robbery Tuesday night at a Thief River Falls business. Police say Adrian Staples was armed with an edged weapon when he took cash and tobacco products and ran off. Charges are still pending. A Thief River Falls, Minnesota man has turned himself into authorities after a warrant for his arrest was issued. 41-year-old Scott Cernsky was wanted on charges of criminal vehicular homicide. He's accused of being under the influence of meth when he crashed his vehicle into a car being driven by a Warren, Minnesota man who was killed in that crash.
A man facing manslaughter charges for a beating death in Fargo has pleaded not guilty. 44-year-old Clayton Lockwood is accused in the death of Mario Perez, who was found on his apartment floor with severe head and face injuries. He later died from his injuries. And the case of a Fargo police-involved shooting could be headed to federal court. Eric Webb is facing robbery and gun charges after a holdup at a downtown hotel last month. He was shot by a Fargo police officer just after the robbery and spent a few weeks in the hospital. For the first time ever, the North Dakota Game and Fish Department has found invasive zebra mussel larvae in several locations along the Red River.
The larvae were discovered in a survey last month, and authorities are urging people to clean their boats and dispose of debris properly in order to prevent spreading them. For more information on invasive species rules, you can head to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on the hot button.
It's a place you can step back into history, to the history of the Great Northern Forest.
The Rapid River Logging Camp has everything from a sawmill to a blacksmith shop to a delicious place to get some lumberjack food. The Valley Today's Christy Larson. She's been live all morning in Park Rapids with the latest. And Christy, how's your breakfast going? It looks pretty good.
You know, guys, I haven't dug in yet, but I did do a lot of work outside. I carried that ton chain, so I figured I should just, eat everything on this plate. And this is what a logger's breakfast looks like.
Yes, it is. We have our ham, we have scrambled eggs, we have a basted egg, which is a steam-fried egg, pancakes, and then hash browns, and we also have some logger raisins.
I know. You guys were saying that this was a tradition for the loggers to eat one of these raisins. They look a little weird, but you said I have to try one.
Yep, they're really good. A lot of people like them.
And a lot of families come here year after year. You said that they come here, they get to do a lot of fun things outside. They get to eat breakfast or dinner together. And that's another thing is, no matter what time the families come, they get to kind of have that meal experience too.
Yep, we also have dinner, and we serve that 1 to 9. And we have roast beef, roast pork, ham, chicken, and barbecue ribs. And we also have some lager donuts over there in that little napkin for you.
And that's one of my favorite things about you guys right now is that you serve donuts at dinner time, because that is probably one of my favorite things to eat, period, no matter what time of day. But it's fun that you guys serve those at dinner. And again, why would you tell people that they need to bring their families here to try all of these different things?
Well, it's definitely a family thing. It's fun, it's exciting, it's good food, and it's a really good ambiance in here. We have really fun people, and we're really friendly, so come on down.
Something kind of different for the family to do, something to do together. And again, you get to learn a little bit of history and get to kind of show kids what used to happen here in the area. And Kyle and Lisa, I did tell them that I was going to try a prune. Now, I'm not going to lie, my face might not be the prettiest trying this. You guys know I'm a picky eater, but I'll do it for the show.
What a trooper.
No. Christy, prunes not approved. It's okay, Christy. You got a couple of donuts sitting right next to you, so just go
Wash it
ahead
down
and
with
wash
some
it down with some donut.
Christy Larson reporting live for us this morning. Thank you, Christy. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question, over 2 billion of these are sold every year.
The answer, I think I have 24 of them in my house, and it's like they multiply. T-shirts. You can take part in our question of the morning every Monday through Friday at our Valley News Live Facebook page.
And when they sell a second time at the rummage sales, that's not factored in.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just the first time sales. All right, quick check of the forecast, starting with a little bit of haze and some fog, especially in the northern valley, but partly cloudy, 54. On the way to a mostly sunny 78 to 80 today. Should be a lovely day, warmer and dry. At the moment, it's mostly clear out there.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. More local news and weather for you right here in just 25 minutes.
Have a great Thursday, everybody. We will see you tomorrow morning.